Saddiq Bey's path to making an impact with the Pelicans is anything but subtle. The 6 feet 7 inch forward, fresh off a full recovery from a season-ending ACL injury, is poised to step into a pivotal role for New Orleans, especially when the lights are brightest. But here's where it gets tricky. Can Bey's blend of size, defensive grit, and shooting prowess translate into a breakout season for a team desperate to climb the Western Conference ladder? Let's break it down. After sitting out the 2024-25 campaign with the Wizards, Bey returns to the court with a clean bill of health and a track record of thriving in high-stakes moments. Despite only making the playoffs once in his 4-year NBA career, his 35.2% career three-point accuracy and 215-pound frame make him a nightmare matchup for opposing offenses. Imagine a scenario where Bey's ability to stretch the floor and switch onto bigger players becomes the Pelicans' secret weapon during crunch time. Now let's address the elephant in the room: New Orleans' wing depth. Behind stars like Herb Jones and Trey Murphy, the bench is paper thin. Bey isn't just a filler piece. He's likely the team's most reliable off-the-bench option. And this is the part most people miss. His success hinges on a subtle shift in mindset. Bey doesn't need to reinvent himself. He just needs to sharpen his defensive focus and stabilize his offensive rhythm. If he can average 43% shooting from the field and 35% from deep, the Pelicans' second unit could become a nightmare for opponents. But here's the controversy. Should Bey even be the one shouldering this defensive load? The Pelicans initially pursued Olivier Maxence-Prosper for this exact role, only to lose him to the Grizzlies. Some might argue that asking Bey to fill the void as a primary perimeter stopper is a gamble. After all, his offensive numbers have bounced wildly, 40% one season, sub 30% the next. Can he maintain consistency while adjusting to a bench role? Let's not forget the math. Bey has averaged 11.5 shots per game in his career. As a bench player, that number will likely dip. But here's the silver lining. Fewer shots could mean better efficiency. Picture this: Bey taking 8 to 9 high-percentage looks per game instead of 11 to 12 mid-range attempts. Suddenly, his role becomes a blueprint for offensive efficiency. So what's the takeaway? Bey's success with the Pelicans isn't about flashy stats. It's about reliability. If he can lock in defensively and become a consistent scoring threat off the bench, New Orleans could have just found its missing piece. But let's hear from you. Do you think Bey can step up to the plate, or is this another gamble that could backfire for the Pelicans? Share your thoughts below.